In 1484, this was Albert Durer's first self-portrait. This was his first and earliest surviving work of European art, also in the Northern Renaissance era, and this was also done by silver point drawing. He was only 13 years old when he did this. In 1498, Albert Durer created his second self-portrait, which is a painting in the Northern Renaissance era, which is an oil on wood, and he was only 26 years old when he painted this picture. I love it because of its composition, value, and color. This is Albert Durer's last and final of his three self-portraits, which was created in the early 1500s, just before his 29th birthday. This picture was also created in the Northern Renaissance era, which was also consisting of acrylic paint, panel paint, and oil paint. Slide 4. This is called Sea Monster. This is an engraving which was created in 1496 through 1500, and this was Albert Durer's early attempt at astronomy and proportion. This is called Young Hare, established 1502. It's a painting, watercolor and gouache, which is a body color painting and texturized by light dark brush strokes, also in the Northern Renaissance by the German Renaissance master Albert Durer. This is called Palm Garter Altarpiece. It's a painting which was created in 1503, commissioned by the Palm Garter family, which is considered Christian art, which depicts nativity scene. Wings depict St. George and St. Eustace. Great Piece of Turf painting created in 1503 by Albert Durer, which is today can be found in Albertina's private collection. Is watercolor painting, pen and ink, a study of unseemly, unordered wild groups of plants. Jabach Altarpiece, it's a painting that was created in 1504, which would fall in the category of Christian art. It's an oil on lime tree panel, which was also commissioned by Frederick the Wise, and it was also marked as the end of the plague in 1503. Portrait of a Venetian Woman, which is a painting that was created in 1505, and this painting was by Albert Durer, the German Renaissance master himself, in his second trip to Italy. Also can be found and depicted in the Northern Renaissance era. In 1506, this painting, Feast of the Rosary, was created by Albert Durer, which is an oil painting, which is now today can be found in the National Gallery in Prague, Czech Republic. Christ Amongst Doctors, which is also a painting that was created in 1506 by the German Renaissance master himself, Albert Durer, which would categorize itself as religious images, or as we've already established, Christian art, which was also during the Northern Renaissance. Adam and Eve, a painting that was created in 1507 on paint panel and oil painting. This painting can also be found today in the location Museo Nacional del Prado. Praying Hands was a pen and ink drawing that was created in 1508 by Albert Durer, also known as the study of hands on paper. And I love this picture because the way that he's manipulated his use of value, composition, and even placing of the picture. This is called Martyrdom of the 10,000, which would be in the category of Christian arts, which was also created in 1508 in the Northern Renaissance. And this is also an oil painting by the German Renaissance master himself, Albert Durer. This is called the Heller Altar, This is the painting that was created in 1509, oil on panel, also known as triptych, and will be considered as Christian art. And it's also named after the person who ordered it, Jacob Heller, which is accompanied by Matthias Grunwald. Adoration of Trinity was a painting that was created in 1511 by oil on panel painting. It also considered itself as Christian art, which is also during the Northern Renaissance era, and today can be found in Vienna, Austria, at certain museums. In 1512, Albert Dürer created the painting you see here known as Wing of the European Roller, which was first categorized itself as an animal painting, also painting from a very famous dead specimen by Albert Dürer as he captured the details of this animal. The painting you see here is known as Madonna of Pear, which was created in 1512 during the Northern Renaissance era by yours truly, Albert Dürer. And this beautiful piece would also be categorized as what we would know Christian art. In 1513, Night, Death, and the Devil was an engraving that was created by Albert Dürer during the Renaissance era. And this beautiful piece here means a lot of things, but the symbolism in this engraving has been argued for over centuries. This engraving that was created in 1514 by Albert Dürer is called St. Jerome hist2, which is located in the British Museum, and the cross in this piece is symbolic to the Renaissance era. Thank you all for your time.